Hi everyone, I'm demonstrating the Wolezek forehead plant light, and I'm going to show you some of the features, how to use it, and also explain what it might be good for and what it might not be good for. For one, this plant light comes with a couple of controllers. This one is the RF controller, which means that you don't have to have it pointed at the device. You can point it anywhere and it's still going to work. For example, I'm going to point it over here. It still turns it off, on, and in addition you can lower the light, pushing the light down, so you can dim the light and you can make it up to its full brightness. You can also control with this button here how many lights are on. Here you have 3, 2, 1, or back to all 4 of them. You can also set the timer with this. You can choose 4 hours, 8 hours, 12 hours, or you can clear the timer if you want to set it up for a specific number and you have it attached to a wall timer that you can set different hours. It also has another controller that is attached to the unit, and with this one you can do everything but control the number of lights that are on. You can set the timer, make it dimmer or brighter, turn it off, on. All of these things work. Oh, this one is off. Okay. Let's turn them off little by little. Okay, and now I'm going to show you some of the other features. All of the arms on this unit are very flexible. You can turn them, lower it as much as you want. You can turn the light, so if you wanted to direct to one plant, you can turn them like this. You can also adjust the height by turning these little knobs on the side. You can raise it, lower it. You can make it as high as you want to accommodate the plants that you're growing. Oh, one thing I wanted to demonstrate to you though is when using it with a plant, because of the size of the lights, they're not extremely effective. So I'm going to turn the light on. Okay, the brightest light is when you have all of the lights on, and I think I mentioned that you can change which lights are on. This is all of them. You can have just the white, or just the red and blue, or all of the lights. Okay, the most effective lighting is all of the lights on, and what I have is a power meter that shows the amount of lighting, and it uses this little gadget here to measure the light. So if we put it here, it's about, at this point, 62, but we're probably about 3 inches from the top of the plant. If you raise it higher, it's going to be less. So raising it higher and putting it away from the plant, we're down to 25. Anything outside, it drops down to 6 or 8. And one point that I wanted to make is that most plants require at least 100 and, well, at least 400 for growth. If you have your plants in extreme darkness, this will probably help. Also, if you're trying to raise seedlings, if you were to put, say, 2 of these, now I'll move 2 of these together and direct them both at the top of this plant. Okay, then we'll see what the power rating is. Using 2 lights, now we're still at 45, 41, 50. But you can direct them more to the plants, put them together more. If they're closer together, you're going to get a little more. Not really. We're still not that much. Oh, we're up to about 90 now. But like I said, for growth on most plants, you're going to need around at least 300. 400. Some of the low light might work with 200. Seedlings or cuttings might need less light, that you could probably get by with 200. But we're not getting a lot of lighting here. So, I mean, this is something you might want to consider. If you're looking for a light as an accent light, this thing would be great. It does accent your plants. It can add a little mood to them. So, I mean, you can adjust it to get the most light that you can for the plants that you have for them. And it's also not a bad looking light. So, I mean, the features of this light are wonderful. I love it. My only problem with it is the effectiveness of the light, because it's just not bright enough or doesn't have enough effective light to do a lot of plants a lot of good. So I hope this review was helpful for you, and thank you for watching.